Hey, everybody. It's the program. We're on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines. Live a little bit. How much can we live today? How much living can we fit into an hour? 2 hours worth? I'm gonna fit so many hours into this hour. 3 hours. 1 hour, 3 hours. 1 hour, 3 hours worth of things in it. Or maybe 1 hour. Let's try to do 1 hour with like 1 minute's worth of things. Let's see if we can do 1 minute and just keep doing it for 60 times. I'm gonna remember a minute worth of things, like, I don't know, what's a minute long thing, you know, like maybe a tune or something. Sing this tune, sing this little tune. This tune is gonna go for 1 minute. A do, and then you do that, and you do that 60 times every day forever. It's kind of like what we're doing here on the program. Almost. It's almost like we're doing the same thing, but only like an hour over a long time. And you do it only 60 times, and then you have the hour. And we've done this 2,675 times. So even if those were just minutes, that'd be many minutes, many hours, at least like 60, 60 divided by, so if this was just like, 260 divided by 6. So it's like about 400 hours. It'd be at least 400. Is that math right? 400 hours. If hours were minutes, then we would have done 400 hours. So it's only about 400. It's like a 60th. Is that what it is? A 60th of this number? 1/60th. 1/6? No, it must be 60th, because a 6th of 1,000 is a lot. Hundreds. Maybe it is a 6th. I don't know. Math is hard sometimes. You ever tried to do math without really even knowing what math you're doing? Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out math without knowing the math problem in the first place. So I think the first step in doing math is knowing your numbers. You gotta have some numbers to do math with. Unless you're doing really crazy algebra with no numbers, all letters. But you need some numbers. You can move all your letters around. But at the end, will you really have an answer? It's up for debate. And I'm going to say no. I think if you move around all your numbers, at the end of the day, you're only going to have letters. All the letters in your algebra. When you're through, nothing. No, you'll have nothing. You want something? You need numbers. You want nothing? Keep doing algebra. What are we going to do today? Maybe we're going to look at the phones, make some phone calls. It's nighttime. It's pretty late. We've been doing the show pretty early recently, actually. So today is actually right on the normal time that we would start the show on a weekday. But what's normal anyway, though? But we've been doing the show early in the morning recently, and today it's a different day. Usually we start the show in the date. But right at 9:30. I've been doing it at 9:30, but I don't know, for a week or so we've been doing it early. And now we're back to the regular time, which seems like a late time. Is it regular? Now it's late. It was regular, now it's no longer regular. So who's going to be available? There'll be a whole different set of people who are available on the phones tonight than the other nights. Today, I'm trying to think of street things. I've been out there. It's dry. You know how it's dry? You know how when it rains and then it becomes dry again? It's hard to notice. It's kind of like a lizard. I feel like a lizard sometimes. because I have really dry skin, and I'm always trying to eat bugs. And I live in the desert, and I'm cold-blooded, and I have a forked tongue, and I'm dumb. And just all I want is food, and sometimes I like to eat eggs out of a basket. Sometimes I waddle. Have you ever seen those lizards that run? They run really fast, like but they don't have long legs, so or those water lizards. Sometimes I go on a lizard, but they go like this. This is my running. The lizards, they move like this. Ever seen that? And they're running. I don't know if they're running at a thing or running away from a thing. And most lizards, they spend their time being predators and not being prey, because they're trying to eat bugs and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure most lizards are bug eaters, or maybe they're eating smaller lizards. Like, it seems like, oh, a lizard's gonna eat a smaller lizard. That seems like wrong, but that's like us eating. I don't know what's a smaller mammal, like a rabbit. I eat rabbit. I've eaten rabbit before. I guess usually when you eat mammals, they're cows and they're bigger than you, but not that by that much, I guess. But well, I guess I by like 4 or 5. Their heads are about the same size. Maybe that's why they're dumb. I guess their heads are bigger too, but they're longer. But I guess pigs are mammals too, and pigs are bigger too. Pigs and cows, those are the main mammals. But you can eat also rabbits. Some people eat rodents. But cannibalism, it's not the same thing. When lizards eat other lizards because they're not the same species. But sometimes they eat their own things, like rats and stuff. They eat their own babies sometimes. So that's like, there's like cannibalism, which is like eating things that are within your, it's okay. There's this eating meat. Like, I am gonna eat, crickets. Like, people eat crickets. I'm trying to think of like the farthest thing from me that is meat. I guess you can start off. There's eating, salt, which is not even organic. I think salt's a rock, so you can eat salt, or you can eat like sand. I guess if you're crazy. Some people eat clay. I've seen people eat clay. I remember Carl used to always be like upset with people eating clay, and I would always say, "It's cultural, Carl. People eat clay. Why not? Probably fine for you. Just goes right through you." But clay, not organic, I think. Is clay made out of old animals or trees or something? But whatever it is, you can eat it. People eat clay. I think it's just made out of dirt. Or dirt's organic, though. Maybe it's made out of rocks or something. Clay and salt. Non-organic stuff. And you can eat fungus, which I believe to be lower than plants. Call me a bigot. But I think that fungus is a lower life form than plants. Plants are slightly higher. I think it's plants. I think it's Sunday. And it's the day to water the plant over there. But I don't know. The only water I have is the water I'm drinking. And I gotta go downstairs and get some more. So I don't know, plant. We might starve today. Or whatever you call it. For plants. It's looking so green though. But mushrooms and stuff, fungus. Maybe just plain bacteria. You can eat bacteria. I guess you can eat yeast. I've eaten yeast before. You put it on food. In food. Other food though. Yeast is bacteria, right? Is it bugs? And yeast is bacteria. So you can eat yeast. Maybe yeast is lower than fungus. I don't know, bacteria are more like animals than plants are to me. Like, they're active in there, so Maybe bacteria are above plants. I don't know how much bacteria there is. Is there more bacteria in the world than other like organisms? Like, if you're somehow able to contain bacteria in a jar, I don't know what that would look like. Just straight up bacteria, like no other extra things in there. It would be scary. And just drink it. Drink bacteria. And then there's fungus next to bacteria. I believe it's the next step up from bacteria. Can't eat viruses. No good for you. No value in eating a virus, but you can eat the bacteria, and I think that is good for you sometimes. Next up, fungus, mushrooms. You can eat that stuff. It's far away from you. On the other side of the thing, so far away. It's like the farthest almost the farthest thing you can eat next to salt and bacteria. Then fungus. You eat those funguses, and then after that, plants. Vegetarians. And you could eat, like, I'm gonna put wheat lower than greens. That's what my opinion is. I'm evaluating the levels of life and which one's more, like, important. So there's, like, wheat, you make bread out of it. Bread takes some bacteria stuff too, though, so. And then you got your leafy greens, and you eat those too. You're getting closer to yourself. You're getting closer to eating yourself. You're eating a leafy green. After that, we're moving to animals. A whole nother zone, animal zone, the animal zone, the zone of animals as far as food goes. This is when you're moving, taking a big step into being a not vegetarian. I guess there's like scary animal byproducts. I'm eating some pizza right now with cheese on it, but still animal byproducts. A little scary, but you can eat those first. Maybe bugs are even lower than animal byproducts as far as eating things go, so maybe we should start off with bugs. Like, the lowest kind of bug that you could eat, you know, worms. Like, you eat those mealworms. I'm talking things that are food here, not just like any bugs. You could eat like scary, like maggots or flies or something, but I don't think anybody in there would consider maggots to be food. But some people would consider mealworms to be food. And you know what? I'm one of those people. I consider mealworms to be food if you cook it and you present it as food. I think if you presented maggots and flies as food, I would say that is not food. So, like, I put a lot of work into this food, and it's like a fly tomato sauce and rigatoni and flies. You know, you can make your dish as fancy Italian sounding as you want. Rigatoni Alfredo with flies. So, well, what are you making for dinner today? I'm making rigatoni Alfredo with flies. What? What was the last one you said? Oh, I said rigatoni with Alfredo sauce and flies. What? You're whispering something at the end. I'm not. Yeah. Flies. It's flies. It's flies on the food. I cooked it. I cooked the flies. I ran out of beef. Frying some flies up. Try it. You'll like it. Don't try it. Knock anything until you try it. I'm not gonna try the flies. Anybody might try the flies. I would try it, but I wouldn't know if I would consider it food. Oh, I try it though. If it's food, like, if it's some kind of like dare, I don't think it's food. Like oh, I'm making the flies because it's a scary dare. Not like I'm cooking flies because it's like a valuable food source. Not like those worms. Mealworms, I think can be considered a valuable food source, or ants or something. Not flies though. So we're gonna skip flies and move on to mealworms, which are next. The first plant, I think, or the first non-plant that we're landing on in the animals as far as food goes is mealworms. You can eat those. I heard they're not too bad. You can fry them up. And they taste like, meat or something. And you got, like, crickets. People eat crickets. I've eaten crickets before. You eat those crickets and then those ants and crickets and stuff. And they're pretty far down on the food thing. And then maybe, like, invertebrates. You got your clams. Maybe clams are even lower than bugs, though, because bugs are vertebrates, right? Maybe invertebrates before, like clams, then bugs. But more people eat clams. They're more accepted as food for some reason instead of bugs. And clams are close to bugs to me. People eating clams. I mean, I've eaten clams before, but still, they're kind of bug-like, or at least they're just like weird. The whole animal is just like a mass. People eat them though, clams, and then clams, invertebrates, slugs, or escargots, clams. You got your lobsters, shrimps and stuff. Those are pretty dumb. Lobsters and shrimps and stuff, and then you got your bugs after that. Maybe ants are pretty smart, I think. The ants, and then after bugs, then you're going to, I guess, lizards and stuff. So people eat lizards. People eat, I guess, snakes. A rattlesnake. That's like a food, right? I don't know what kind of other lizards people are eating. That's the only one I can think of that I've ever even seen on a menu. Well, turtles. People eat turtles. Are turtles lizards though? Kind of like lizards or frogs. There's frogs too, but frogs are close to mammals to me. Like rats are close to rats, like frogs. Lizards are dumber than that to me, though. People eat snakes and stuff. And you can eat your frog legs. If they grow frogs, like they grow chickens somewhere. Farming frogs for their legs. They grow super frogs with big legs, big old food legs. And you got your frog legs and stuff, and then you got birds. I'm gonna say after turtles and stuff. Then you got your birds. And there's lots of birds. There's like dumb birds, smarter birds. People eat pigeons. And then up to regular chicken. And these are still pretty far from you when you're eating things. You're starting off like this is if you didn't catch this, we're talking about like distance from you that food is. Starting at salt, going all the way up. Salt, bacteria, plants. I forgot fungus. Salts, bacteria, fungus, plants. And now we're in animals. We're in the animals category now. We started at birds. Now we're at birds. And then after birds, I guess we reach mammals. Bugs, lizards, birds, mammals. I think mammals is the next one up. Am I missing any other groups? What about fish? Yeah, there's fish too. And like octopuses. Well, I guess octopuses are invertebrates, but they're smarter. So fish and stuff. After birds? Before birds, probably. So, lizards. Salt, bacteria, fungus, plants. Invertebrates. Lizards. Fish. Birds. And now mammals. Now we're on mammals. And of course, lower mammals like rats and stuff. People eat those. That's food. People do eat that. Some people eat squirrels. We're getting close to yourself after the squirrel. We're very close. After squirrels, rodents and stuff, You got your medium animals. Medium mammals. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna go with the actual real food stuff, like what I'm eating right now, which is cows. Some people eat cows, and some people eat guinea pigs, I guess. And got cows. Cows are kind of close to you. They make medically. I mean, and then, you know, pigs, and that's after cows. I'm gonna say they're a little bit above them. Pigs are close to people. I heard, like, for some like weird, watching some kind of macabre television. So yeah, if you want to eat people, that people taste like pigs. So the closest thing you're gonna get to eating a person, unless you're eating a person and you're a sick person, I think if you eat people, don't call me a bigot, but if you eat people, I think you're sick. In the head and in the body, probably, because eating people is probably not too healthy for you. So don't eat people. Don't do it. It's wrong. Some people say eating meat is wrong. I say eating meat is fine, but not people. That's where I draw the line. Like, where do you draw the line at what food is and what not food is? And I draw the line at humans. I've seen that, like how they say, like, where do you draw the line? Like, I think it's PETA. And they show, like, there's fish and there's people, and they I guess this whole line, maybe they figured out the line of getting far away from people too, but they say, like, where do you draw the line? And some people say, I draw the line at, you know, they don't want to eat dogs and cats, but I think, you know, out of necessity, people eat dogs and cats. Maybe not out of necessity, that culture. People want to eat it, why not? Culture, it's their culture. They're free to eat dogs and cats. But after the dogs and cats, you know, there's pigs. We're at pigs, and I heard that pigs are pretty smart. They're smart as dogs. You can teach them tricks and stuff. So if you're gonna eat a dog, if you're gonna be so against eating dogs, I say you can't eat pigs too. You know, I'm friends with dogs, best friends. They're like my best friends. And I wouldn't want to eat those specific dogs, but, you know, food dogs. I think there's some dogs that are bred for food, and I'm okay with that. So after the dogs and stuff, we got pigs, and pigs I heard that are very smart. They may be smarter than dogs, so you're getting towards the top. Well, maybe monkeys though. And I guess you could eat monkeys. I'm not going to judge so hard on eating a monkey. It's a little weird. As you get closer and closer, it gets weirder and weirder. Oh, also, somewhere in there's like animal byproducts, probably. Below fish, below lizards. Oh, that stuff is weird. I'm eating one right now, though, still, but that's odd stuff. But then we're up here. Pigs are very smart. They're close to people. But then we got the monkeys. We're going to eat monkeys. That's gross. I think to me a little bit. It's slightly gross to eat monkeys, but you know, if you're gonna eat a monkey and it's part of your culture, I'm okay with it. Eat those monkeys, whatever. But they're kind of like people. Like they walk on their feet. They got hands. They got faces. They're what's the sapiens or something? Chimpanzees, whatever they are, kind of almost people. And then this is when we're getting into sick in the head category, though. This is eating people. That's how we're talking about eating people. And maybe there's like cavemen or something. And then now I'm getting into the finer details of like people. But you know, I'm not a bigot because I believe that the people are equal. I'm not going to go into the different levels of people because I don't believe there are those things. The people are all on an equal level. You and me, except maybe white people, eat them first. First, at the bottom line, if you're going to have to eat people, you're going to eat white people. And the next level after that, you know, everybody else. And the rest of us can be on the same line. And then, you know, if there's people, then you're eating people. At this point, you're eating, this is you eating people. That's wrong. But then, you can eat yourself. Oh, don't eat yourself. That is sick in the head. You're a sick person if you're eating yourself. And then, you know, finally, you're eating your own children. And that's like the farthest thing. And I think this is where I started the conversation about eating things and the levels back when I was talking about those rats that they eat their own children because they're hungry. And I think that's like the wrongest thing you can do. And some rats, they just do it. They're hungry. It's part of it's just what they do. They eat rats. They eat their own children, which is worse maybe than eating yourself even. It's like you're eating your offspring. It's kind of like you're eating like the next level of you. It's like you're alive, you make another thing, and then you eat that. So don't eat yourself, don't eat your children. That's wrong. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, children eating. Eat yourself. Whatever. Eat monkeys, whatever, you know, people. But don't eat your own children. That's wrong. I actually think eating other people is wrong. Eating animals and pigs and stuff, fine, it's fine with me. But not people. Don't eat them. Don't eat your children. Do not eat your own children, please. Oh, maybe you're hungry and you want to eat your own children. Don't eat your own children. That's what rats do. But, you know, if I bring this back, that's why I feel like a lizard for some reason. Why? Why did I feel like a lizard? I don't remember. I had a point, like, you know, a while ago when I was talking about being a lizard, and then I just started talking about lizards in general. Because the lizard brain, I don't know, maybe I have to go back on the replay. Oh, maybe we should check out the phones anyway, though. Yellow fellow tried to call us. Maybe we'll look at the replay later on and figure out why I wanted to talk about being a lizard. There's something about lizards, but I don't really remember what it was. Here's his voicemail, though. Let's listen to this yellow fellow. He called at 7 a.m., so I don't think he's going to answer today if we call him, because I think he's probably sleeping right now, unless he did not sleep very much at all. Alright, well, it was a silent message, but let's call him back. You yellow fellow, I'm calling you back. One of them for him.
Hey, sorry, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, turn your phone off.
Yeah.
Good night.
Alright.
Sweet dreams.
Good night. Thanks.
This is Freddie, the producer.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Wilbur. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Freddie, it's the program. How are you? If you're eating butterflies or elephants, if you're eating an elephant, they're smart. They never forget, but you can eat them. How's the production going? How's life? You see anything on the streets? Have you ever thought about cannibalism? Because if you have, don't do it. Don't eat people. Okay? No rules, you know, like some people, they have a big list of rules. If you have a big list of rules, then how do you know like what rules to follow and what rules not to follow? And they're like no running. Here's the rules of, I guess, you know, school, like elementary school. No running in the halls, no hitting. How about eating people? Oh no, don't do that either. Do I need to put that on the board? No eating people. How about no eating your friends? How about people you don't like? No, don't eat them either. No people. No people at all. Don't eat them. Call us back. Well, I guess that's all the phone stuff that we had today. All the voicemails and stuff. Yeah, I want to play an archival Mr. Ginsu message, and then after that, we're going to do some tape stuff. Here it is. Mr. Ginsu, what do you have to say?
What's going down? I'm fucking sitting here going, I'm not sure if it's my phone or some other motherfucker calling you. Or my phone just fucking goes busy. I don't get it. It can't be. It has to be somebody else up late calling you, BSing your hole with their hole, and kind of like me. I'm just fucking that into the fuckhole because something like that. I don't fucking know. I had a question for you. Do you like pussy?
Oh, this is good too.
And you can reply now.
That's not enough.
And that's probably good enough for a reply. Well, probably yes, I would hope. And that's what I think. And that or there's a chick sitting on the couch next to you and you don't want to say yes, but you don't want to say no. Right?
Wrong.
Because it's an awkward question if there's a chick sitting on the couch next to you. Not that it's that awkward, is it?
Yeah, other way.
Yeah. So, awkward or not, I come down there and kick you in your cunt whenever I fucking feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I bet you do know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
And I bet it's only my phone fucking me over, and I'm the only one fucking yapping my ass off at your fucking hole because
what?
That's the way it goes down. Right? Wrong? I don't fucking know.
Because it is what it is.
If I'm wrong, somebody is leaving messages and fuck off. They got a hole that won't stop. Yep. It's hard for me to fucking keep up with that bullshit, motherfucker. It's hard for me to keep up with that shit. I don't know if I could keep up with it. But I'm gonna fucking try, because I'm gonna see if fucking what happens here.
What happened?
Maybe it's just one of them late night, my phone don't work with the fuck things, because that happens sometimes. I think I'm getting kind of tired, actually. Right? I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm tired.
Yeah. Phone don't work at night, huh, Mr. Ginsu? Alright, let's listen to one more and then we'll do some tape stuff. Mr. Ginter was saying some dark things back then.
You know what they do during wartime?
What?
They try to cut off everybody's communication. Now, granted, if you wanted to pay someone,
What? What happened? Mr. Ginsu?
they try to cut off everybody's communication.
Yeah, is this a joke and then it cuts off?
Now, granted, if you wanted to pay someone,
Sounds like there's a little click. He's like talking about people cutting off communication and then it happened to him.
invest in...
Oh. Is he gonna come back? The message is running still.
Somehow I'm supposed to invest in bullshit.
Yeah.
So somebody else can make some money.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to fucking be able to get free TV, but that's been a hassle. I bought 2 or 3 fucking antennas, and nothing works. Maybe I need to stick them outside. I don't know. I had to take them back because they don't fucking work. All it says is Comcast fucking, and nothing you can fucking do about it.
Free TV.
Kiss somebody's ass. Right?
Uh-huh. Alright, let's look at some tape. Whoa! Oh, blue. There. Look at some tape stuff. Here's 2017. What was happening back then?
We got the Stephen Hawking loves
13?
this
Is
show.
that today? I don't know if we looked at this one. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is a comics one. We did look at it. We'll look at it again. No, we're not. 2013, 2014. Oh, I should put the phone number up there. Let go.
Whoa, what are they doing? The train? Hey,
Look, Jackson's Comics.
we got zine number 3. Check it out.
Yeah, Jackson goes through all the comics and reads them to us, and it's we have a document camera and we're looking at documents. Wow.
It's a really good time. We can turn this on, get them, kind of exciting. Oh, there we go. Yep.
So we do this. Yeah. We hear Mr. Ginsu message. He's still having problems with his 8th grade girlfriend and teacher. Still, even a whole year later.
Yeah. It's a good show today. It's Friday the 13th for us here. How about you guys in 2018?
It is Sunday the 14th now.
2017, January 13th.
Stephen Hawking. We're on every night 11:30 and 2 a.m.
Yeah, we got the...
Stephen Hawking.
This show.
369-364-384.
It's exciting.
Let's go! Oh, who's that? Carl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, who is that?
Freddie's family is here
who
too.
Who are you?
You wanna meet in?
Family.
Thank you.
Mom.
There she is, yeah. And Eric. We talked to Yellow Fellow. Everybody's so excited that Carl's back. So we get into what Carl was, where he was, and everything.
Who?
You. We're back.
Right.
We're on.
Where were you, Carl?
32 a.m.
The burden of winning. We're talking about that a little
Oh,
bit,
that's
too.
a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's real.
Sometimes if you lose, it's a relief, and when you win,
You gotta keep
have
going.
A responsibility.
I understand that.
2 a.m.
Maybe I've been thinking about it for a year.
4384.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Next is let's do these messages from the past, like the recent ones, and we can look at some of the older ones from April, around April, or I think we're into May now or something. So I'm gonna queue it up. Oh, maybe we look at some of the replay too. Queuing this up right now. Every day I forget if I did it. What happened yesterday? Yeah, this Saturday. Okay, that's good. Ooh, I got all my fingers. It's Saturday. Bye. Look at your fingers. All right, we're gonna take this replay and put it back a little bit now. I got the this. This is the tape. I'm gonna put it in there. Next. Here it goes. And then we record this new message, and then maybe we can look at like a week's worth of these old ones, and then we can look at some of last year too, or last I guess it was last year, April. Oh no, not play. Record. Hey future, it's us, the past. How are you? How many fingers do you have? What's it all about? Remember we're talking about like eating things all the way from salt to your own children. Don't eat your own children. Bye, future. It's Sunday. All right, let's take a look at what, 2 weeks? I think it's going to be like back pretty far. So here's today. I'm going to count backwards. Today is Sunday. Before that is Saturday. Before that is Friday. Here's Friday, right? Yeah. And then Friday, before Friday is Thursday. Yeah, with the Andrew, that's making sense to me. Before, that's Wednesday. Here's Wednesday with the hat. And then here's Tuesday. Before Tuesday is Monday. And then before Monday is Sunday, right? And then before Sunday is must be Saturday again, right? So we're trying to get back to 2 Sundays ago, and then okay, this is a Friday, right? I think that was a Friday. Yeah, that was that one Friday. Thursday, we're gonna go back 2 weeks. Thursday, Wednesday, good. And then Tuesday before this. And then a Monday. Here's Monday, and then last Sunday. This one, right? This is Sunday. Yeah, that was Saturday. Bye. Bye, Saturday. That's what Dan. Spider is gone. Bye, Dead Spider. Tragic, and we're over here. And I'm alive, and it's 2018. It's the new year, and it feels good to be back, like, you know, in the future. What is this? Oh, the replay? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the list. It's us, the past. It's us, the past. Bye. Monday. And it's the season. Oh, I forgot.
That's what I figured out today.
Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Hey.
What is August?
Yeah, what is August? The couch is still here. Is the couch still there?
It's still here.
It's.
We got a plant light. It's the second day. It's a real day. Bye.
All my fingers. Got all my fingers.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody else blow them off? Hey, future, just the past. Look, there's a plant, and I'm over here, and it's Wednesday, and I'm doing pretty well. Look at this. The plant. This is the plant, and this is the replay. The plant like eating like electricity, basically. Yeah. The replay is grow some plants. I don't think that plant that we're growing is edible. It's not edible. Not edible. Bye, future. Hey, future. Hey, future. It's us to the past. We're over here, and it's Thursday. And got some food. Mr. Ginsu is saying that things aren't square in his mother's trailer. Remember last year when Freddie was on a streak in 2017? It's 2018. 2018. 2019. 2019. Well, that sounds like the future to me because it's only the beginning. Thank you. Bye. Bye. What year is it? Hey,
Hey, Future.
Hey.
If you haven't done that thing that you've been planning on doing, you should do it now.
Right now?
What did you say, Future Bell? That's what you said the first day. Bye.
Bye.
It's us, the Past.
Hey, Past.
We're over here behind the plant.
Where?
And it's a good day. It's Saturday. Remember about Mervin's?
Oh, yeah.
What's Mervin's now? I don't remember.
What is it?
Sears is 70s, Mervin's is 80s. Target's kind of in the 2000s, I guess. Bye.
Bye.
I don't think he's going to answer today. Hey, Future, it's us, the Past. Look, that's what the replay. I'm trying to call Yellowfellow. I'm over here. It's
Yellowfellow.
Sunday, the 7th, and it's good to be alive. And
oh, yeah, we didn't look at the replay yet.
Tongue, you have to have teeth and not be a baby and have a tongue. You still have it? Bye.
I have my tongue still. I didn't bite it off.
Oh, hey, Future, it's us. It's us in the Past.
Hey, Past.
Oh, I'm seeing two birds on the sidewalk eating a hard-boiled egg sandwich. It's just like a thing there.
They're eating their. It's like they're eating their own babies.
Yeah, so that's my message to the future today.
Hey, don't eat your own
Bye,
babies?
Future.
That's what today's message is all about, too.
Bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, Future, it's us in the Past.
Hi.
It's the past future. It's the past
Yellowfellow's drunk.
Yellowfellow is walking around the bad part of town.
I'm a prostitute now.
Bye, Future.
Bye.
Bye, future.
Oh, oops. I hung up on him. Instead of, I pressed stop on the...
Press stop on the wrong thing.
Here it goes. Hey, Future, it's us, the Past.
Hey, Past. Wednesday.
Hey, Future, thanks for being there. Thanks for looking backwards and listening to us.
Oh, my pleasure.
You gotta lean into your own wishes. I don't know if I said that on Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Water your plant.
On Sundays.
Well, that's today. I guess I'm gonna water the plant. I'll show you, viewers. I'll water the plant on the camera.
Hey,
I'm gonna get some more water
Future,
after
it's
this
us.
The Past.
Hey, Past.
Yeah, what do you have to say to the Past?
Don't step in shit.
Watch out for that shit you're gonna step on right now.
Whoa! Look out! It's
Are you walking?
Thursday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Grandma, yesterday.
Mom and Grandma, happy birthday.
Hey, Future. It's us, the Past. We're here. Mr. Ginsu's on the phone, not saying anything. Right, Mr. Ginsu?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, what? Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday. It ain't payday, but it is Friday.
Bye, Future.
Bye. Regular Friday.
Okay. The Past.
Hey, Past. This is yesterday.
It's Saturday.
Saturday, yesterday.
And we're live here. Saturday the 13th.
It feels good to be alive.
Friday the 13th. It's kind of warm today. It's spooky. It's the daytime, afternoon. Woo! I got all my fingers. It's Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Future, it's us. The Past.
Hey, Past.
How are you?
Real good.
How many fingers do you have?
10.
What's it all about? Remember we're talking about, like, eating things all the way from salt to your own children? Don't eat your own children. Bye, Future. It's Sunday.
That's today. That's it, right? YDHWM 2018. Alright, well, I'm going to water the plant now. Watch this. Oh, the plant seems pretty dry now that I get up close to it. Oh yeah, see that's like I'm standing next to the TV. There, plant. Plant was awful dry. Hope I don't overwater it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, this plant's got some green stuff. I wonder if the plant smells funny. Something smells funny over here. Is it you, plant? You smelling funny? I thought you were supposed to be smelling good. Isn't that kind of the point? Do plants grow from the... Oh yeah, I never did figure that out. Do plants grow from the bottom or from the top? But like right here, it's very green. Plants, so you seem to be doing pretty well. Some of your... Oh yeah, I think there's some new leaves. You're wrapping yourself around this cable, plant. You're doing stuff. The plant is living. It's shooting these things out. Some movement in there. Way to live, plant. Way to be alive. So the plant got some of this water, and now over here, I'm gonna water myself a little bit more before the show's over. We only have a few minutes left, so I want to take a look at some of that that other tape because we're trying to get through it by April. We want to be done with this tape so that we could go back and look at them. So hopefully, I guess before April. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of these. These are from. I also want to look at the replay though. All right, first replay, and then the other thing. Is it going? Oh yeah, you hear rewinding? That's the sound of rewinding.
Eat those mealworms. I'm talking things that are food here, not just like any bugs.
Yeah.
We could eat like scary like maggots or flies or something, but I don't think anybody in there would consider maggots to be food.
No.
Some people.
I don't know if the replay tape is going to start degrading yet.
Mealworms.
Is it degraded? It looks kind of degraded.
You know what? I'm one of those people. I consider mealworms to be food if you cook it and you present it as food. I think if you presented maggots and flies as food, I would say
it's food. I'm saying it's food. Pass, you're right. Replay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye, future.
Yeah, bye.
I don't know what that means.
Sure, it's us, the past. There's so many of us small today. We're doing this thing. How are you? How's your bones? How's life?
Great.
What's it like in the future? It's Monday. And we're going to look at some of the eclipse stuff today. And we're going to look at some...
we're in the eclipse.
John Webster. He was outside. The cat was looking at him. Okay, bye.
May, April, May, June. I think it's
bye.
June. Bye. Yeah, John Webster was there until 4th of July.
Hi, future. It's us, the past.
Hey, past.
Yeah.
Hi, it's the past.
Yeah. You have anything to say to the future?
In the future.
Oh, Elias. It's been a while. Where are you now?
No.
Elias?
What's it like in the future? How's
great.
your health?
Yeah,
good luck. Okay, bye.
Bye.
The future.
Bye.
It's us, the past.
Hey, past.
How are you? You remember the Kurgle or the? Did you make an idea for that thing yet? Did you craft it? Did you find a blacksmith?
Yeah.
You remember what it is? It's like a spoon with like a flat. It's like the flat end of a spoon. And the bottom is also flat, and then there's like sides that are rounded off.
Weird.
Think about it. What is it? What is the name of it? Future. Maybe you made it. Okay. Thanks and goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, future. It's us, the past.
Hi, past.
Over here, or it's blue. And we're watching this Budapest video.
Budapest.
And from Mr. Catherine. And I remember when we forgot his name yesterday. I remembered his name today. It's Mr. Catherine.
How did you forget? How could you forget?
Ooh, it's a daytime for sure. All right, thanks. Bye. It's Thursday.
Bye. Never forget Mr. Catherine. Oh, I know, I'm hungry. We're going to look at a bunch of these messages. It's Friday today, this day. How are you? Bye. Real good.
No, you're not.
A future.
It was pretty much a tie. Whenever we got to the end, it was pretty much a tie.
It was a tie. All right, that was those ones. We're going to end the show pretty much. Only have about 2 minutes left today. It's a good day to be alive. Thanks, Yellow Fellow, for waking up. And I woke you up for a minute. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu and the past. And to all the people and organisms that came before us. Couldn't have done it without you. Under the plant, look at that plant's alive. How you doing, plant? Living? Are you a live plant? Are you in a live plant? Huh? Setting the timer, talking about things. I want to hear about the thing when I talked about being a lizard. I wonder how far in that was. 2,675 times. Yeah, what about lizards, though? Even if those were just minutes, that'd be many minutes. 400,000? I don't remember. You know, I think I'm going to have to go back and look at this one later on. Or maybe you can tell me, viewers. I went off on some tangents, and then I forgot which one was the one that I was trying to talk about. But if you remember some lessons from today, don't eat babies or people, your friends. Don't eat those things. Food, only eat food, things that are food, and some things aren't food. Flies, don't eat those flies. Flies eat dirty things. All they do is look for poop. Flies eat poop, so if you eat flies, they got poop in them. I guess that's what animals, though. It's the end of the show. We made it. Thanks for watching. It's Sunday. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Yeah. 360-364-384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. It's TCTV. 109 State Avenue, number 3. Yep. Is Graham. It's a good song. Thank you. TCTV. La Baby, Jordan E. Fabulous. Graham. Stuff.com. John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State. USA. Thank you. And viewers that you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog! Bye.